Hello, ladies and gentlemen, we're the Professionalists, and we're still playing Banner Saga, and the Seahawks fucking rock! Won the Super Bowl!
Alright.
What?
Well, let's be real. We did not win the Super Bowl.
No, Seahawks won.
We destroyed the Super Bowl.
Fair enough.
It was... Seahawks annihilated. That was a fun game to watch.
We are clearly recording, a few hours after we finished watching the Super Bowl.
We're a bit drunk.
Yeah, just a bit. Thank gods you made it! Unlike the Broncos.
The Broncos, they didn't show up till like the third quarter. Anyway. Okay, so we're back here. We're with Rook and his daughter. What is that? That's his daughter, right?
Yeah, that's his daughter.
Okay.
The redhead is his daughter.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Okay. I don't think the game has explicitly said that yet, but I mean, it makes sense that the redhead is his daughter.
Okay.
And here is Miss All of the Arrows.
Alright. Miss All of the Arrows. And I like how one of her braids is tiny and the other one is just a loaf of bread gigantic. Anyways, we're surrounded by Dredge.
Yes.
So,
and we're figuring out what we're going to do about that situation.
I mean, it's a good situation to figure out what to do, seeing as how you're surrounded. You should probably take care of this. Procrastinating is not the best option.
I think we should hold out.
Oh, yeah. Wow, you've aged him instantly with that one decision.
Yes! Are we sure it's just not, like, lead in his head tattoo that's catching up to him or something?
Why does his head tattoo have lead in it?
It might. I'm not saying it does. I'm saying it might. It probably has copper going off of that coloration.
It used to be a nice copper color, but then oxidized and turned... Oh gosh, I would be super uncomfortable with that.
What?
Having that in my head.
Copper?
Copper. Or any kind of heavy metal. Or metal.
There might be... I don't know what actual tattoo ink is actually made out of.
I hope I don't. I do not want to... I don't want heavy metals in my tattoo ink.
Or just lead would be the main issue.
I do not want lead in my tattoo ink.
No, I'm saying that would be bad.
In case you guys didn't know, which you really wouldn't, I got a tattoo the other day, and it's crusty, and it's healing, and it's disgusting, and I feel like a black rhino. Except that's sad because they're endangered. I'm continuing the species in a skin graft on my chest.
That's not how species are actually continued, but sure, we'll go with it.
I'm not a biologist.
Also, this is the first time playing with the headphones all the way on and talking, and oh my god, it's mildly echoey and weird.
Oh,
no, not echoey, it's like you're in a soundproofed room, and you have that pure lack of any sort of even mild echo with your talking, and it's just off.
Oh, holy crap, before you pick it up, look around the sides here. I never really noticed that the Dredge are actually in the foreground.
Yeah, they are legitimately approaching.
Huh, I think this one's like a little squirrel Dredge. Look at him.
Yeah. At least he's not a raccoon. That'd be terrifying. A raccoon Dredge?
Little Dredge raccoon hands. Alright, what are we gonna do?
I won't deal with us. Said I have something happened. Goes off.
Don't leave me.
Sure.
Please.
I'm bringing Alette with because I like archers. Archers are useful.
Don't leave me. I'll be good, Papa.
Never leave the archers behind. Oh, look, I have another archer. And he's beat up. I can live with that. Yeah. Let's do this.
Just send an eagle. He's gotta work his weight if he wants to get your approval for your daughter anyways.
Well, he's also got that magical metal shield that blocks all the damage forever and always.
If you go back enough in time, anything seems like magic.
Yes.
So, iron shields would be magical. Ooh.
I'm sticking with it being magical.
What? Who arranged this? Can you switch them between the groups?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God. I was gonna say, why would you put all of your archers in one area?
All of the archers go over there.
And all of your tanks in another. That seems to be the worst idea.
That would have been the worst idea. I'm just going to put the archers in the corner. They can live there.
Yes. You can live in the corner.
You go over there and distract people. Be a wall. We're going to try and kill that group before this group gets to a spot of being annoying.
Yeah, that guy looks like he's big, and he looks like he'd be annoying to take down.
And you're just going to stand in the way of that guy.
He kind of moved it. You just kind of moved him out of the way a little bit.
Well, I'm going to move the archers that way.
Okay. Okay, I guess that makes sense.
Well, I guess I shouldn't point at the screen. I'm moving the archers this way. I pointed at the screen and didn't really think about, oh, they can't see what I'm pointing at in real life.
In the real world, he's gonna do the thing where it makes people attack, right? Or are you just going for the shield now?
I'm going for shield for a bit so I can drop him easier because they don't have guaranteed hit.
Right, and he has to do the thing where it makes everybody else who can't attack. That has to be melee range, right?
He doesn't make that. His thing that makes everyone attack, he has to hit with a... Rook has to hit with a melee.
Right, okay.
So next time around, when everyone's in position, I could make, everyone just jump that guy. And by jump him, I mean shoot all of the arrows into his face hole.
Jump him with arrows. There's multiple face holes, so you got plenty of option.
I'm thinking like an arrow per eye, and then one through the mouth.
Okay, well if you're talking multiple face holes per person shooting, you really need to let them know beforehand, because we don't want to miss a face hole.
They know she's got the left eye, right eye, back of the throat.
Oh, that's not a hole. It will be when you're done, but...
We'll turn it into a hole, damn it.
And then any others can just be bonus holes.
Yes.
Oh, well, this is...
I don't want you over there. Why did you go over there? That was very rude of you, sir.
She just got really indignant. Her avatar's just like, what the... What is this? Take him down. Or at least get close to taking him down. Deflected.
Yeah, nothing else needs to happen. Axe to the kneecap.
Alright, so now who are you going to go for next? Are you going to finish off that small group, or are you going to go for the bigger guy?
Nah, I'm going to try and just break the bigger guys.
Good plan. Is he one of the guys who can summon other ones?
I think they are those bigger guys. She's in trouble.
Oh, no.
Wow.
Instantly down.
One hit. Did not expect that. Should have mildly expected it. Did not expect.
Let's just go step on her and protect her body.
I can click things, I promise.
Choo! Your tanks.
Why?
Your tanks are awful, and now you're down 2 archers. This is not...
I am not having a good day with this.
This is not a good position for you, sir.
No, it is not. This did not turn out well. Tanks, you're fired. You don't get their attention well enough. It doesn't work. I'm hiring someone else.
See, what we did was we accidentally set the enemies to Seahawks difficulty instead of Broncos difficulty.
Yeah, it was a bad move on our part.
We were too cocky. We thought we could take them. Oh, okay.
Well, I thought it was just because it said Seahawks, and I mean, we live in the Northwest. There's a law that says we have to click any Seahawks thing and go with it.
It's true. Way to be patriots.
No, we don't support the Patriots. That's a different thing.
No, fine.
Get it right, man.
Okay, so.
And an arrow straight past my friend, just over the ear. Maybe nicking the ear there. Just make him know that, yeah, I can shoot arrows at your head area with precision accuracy. Don't make me mad when you take my daughter out.
You better be back home by curfew. Not around curfew. Not a little or a little after curfew. Not even a little before curfew.
At exactly curfew. I'll give you 10 seconds leeway.
Not 10 seconds both ways. 10 seconds. That's 5 seconds both ways.
Mm-hmm. And we're traveling again. Sorry about the coughing, everyone.
Okay, so what's going on?
We just attacked some of the Dredge attacking the city and made it so there's time for everyone to get out, and we ran into some other people there, and we have a shorter banner than the other group we normally travel as.
Whee! Okay, so now you've distracted the Dredge, and now you're back.
Well, I slowed some of them down. So the majority of the village could escape, and we didn't leave people behind to die. We're going to rally the caravan with a speech so they catch up.
Hey guys! Hey
And
guys!
proved renown and still got us moving.
You're a bunch of pansies back there!
No, we gave the halftime, not the Broncos halftime speech, the Seahawks halftime speech.
You know, I think the Broncos halftime speech was probably really rousing, but the way the second quarter or the second half started, it didn't matter what they said. Their
I
spirits
don't
were-
think it was rousing enough with how the second half started.
You know, yeah, probably.
Just second half, kickoff, oh, that guy has it, oh, it's a touchdown.
But hey, good news, we have the ball again.
Yeah.
Oh, a day of misery. You know what? We're trying to save your lives. You need to just accept
Well,
it.
they are in a bad mood because they lost their home, because suddenly Dredge!
You know what? Those are just worldly possessions, man.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da.
Are you talking about how to keep morale together?
Yeah,
Pull it
essentially.
together, man. I'm worried about my...
What if we run into more Dredge? The
Wow,
Dredge... Oh, they're really slow. That's good. We'll lose some people slowly and run into small groups. It won't be too bad. It's just if we run into a bunch, we're screwed. Because we're stuck suckling weaklings, says Ivers. Ivor, not Ivers. He's not the restaurant chain. As much as I would wish he would,
He would be so much more.
things,
He would be
words.
so much more effective because then you would never have to worry about.
Let's inspect the stone.
You'd never have to worry about supplies because he would always just supply fish.
He would.
I made this for you.
Here's fish and chips. But we had that yesterday. Fish and chips! Can I have chowder? Fish and chips, you son of a bitch. Chowder's for dinner! It's lunch.
Chowder's also for winners.
Yes.
Also, a little girl made you a Bjarken rune. That was nice.
very polite of her.
What can you do with runes?
It might be an equipable item for my characters. Ran into some random people. I'm going to let them join.
We've seen some Dredge, and
We'll take more fighters.
we've seen Dredge, and
Oh, sweet. They also had supplies.
Nice.
That was good. I was running low. Now I have 7 days against.
Yeah.
Drunk dude making troubles. Tie him up until he dries out. That's... You know what?
Once you get sober enough, you'll be able to undo these knots. Hopefully you sober up before the Dredge get back.
No,
See ya.
that's a different part. I think.
Oh god, I didn't realize that was a part at all. I was just joking.
No, that is a part that it can happen later on in the game. Actually, if you took that dialogue with the guy being drunk differently, you can get to a point where you just tie him into a tree and leave him until the Dredge show up or don't show up, and yeah, he's just gone.
Why are you practicing your sword swings? Your sword doesn't matter. Practice your shield swings.
I would hope your arm is strong as a shield, because it is all that we care about, your shield. Put the sword away.
You know, my daughter doesn't even care about your lower extremities. Just cares about the shield.
What is that kind of sword called? It's
It's very-
Roman sword.
Yeah. It's very Roman. I know a guy who used to have one.
That is going to bother me. Someone, please look this up for me. Post it in the comments.
Gladiator sword?
Well, it's the Roman foot soldiers would have that. I think some gladiators would have it as well. Because the gladiators, their weapon sets would sort of be playing a part.
Yeah, I can't remember.
But I used to know the name of that, and it is bothering me. Someone, please post it in the comments. You will be my friend forever.
Phil's got really low standards for friends.
I do. I mean, I hang out with this one.
I am terrible.
Yes.